Like most NFL players, Chad Pennington's 11-year career featured its ups.
Chad Pennington with a precision lob.
And its downs.
Ball is stripped away. And there is apparently a problem with Pennington's throwing shoulder.
But when times were at their lowest, Chad seemed to come back stronger than ever.
The pass caught at the goal line. Touchdown!
He is the only player in history to win the AP Comeback Player of the Year award twice, doing so in 2006 and 2008.
Come on, sunshine!
Now he's attempting a different type of comeback in Lexington, Kentucky.
Green 80. Green 80. Set. That's it, right there. Good, that's it.
As we were looking at prospective schools for our sons to go to high school, Sayre School kept answering a lot of our questions academically. The one thing that Sayre was missing was the football program. It hadn't had football since 1977. And so 2 years before, I approached Sayre School about possibly starting a football program. It became apparent to me that if football was going to happen at Sayre wanted me involved in starting the program, and that's why I made the decision to be a part of starting this football program again.
The number one priority is a vision. You have to have someone that has that leadership and has that vision. Then you have to be able to go out and you have to explain to people why you want to do this.
I really believe in the student-athlete experience and being able to take academics and athletics and combine them into a well-rounded experience. Football is only a platform. We're here to use the game of football to develop these young men even further, both academically and athletically. While we're developing the infrastructure, while we come across bumps in the road and challenges, as long as we keep it focused on the kids, as long as we keep it player centralized, focused on their experience and their development, I don't think we can go wrong. While I was playing, I always had a passion for sharing the game with others, be it youth camps, talking with other players.
What snap counts work the best?
Big move late in the game.
Second colors, that work pretty good.
I've always had a passion for learning the game and talking with coaches and learning more about the game. So the coaching aspect of it has always intrigued me.
Just as Chad's high school coaching career was beginning, his eldest son, Cole, was starting up at Sayre as a freshman.
There's no question that my involvement at Sayre School and helping start football is because of my three sons and wanting them to have a good, solid high school student-athlete experience. I want them to have a multi-sport experience. I want them to have the best academics possible, the best athletics possible. Personally, I would prefer not to coach my sons in high school, but if it's to help get a program started and to really get it up off the ground and create the right foundation, I felt like I could do that.
That's it. Good. Nice job.
He's going to treat me the same as my teammates, and on the field, he's coach, and he's just really caring and supportive on the field too, as he is at home.
That's all right. Out of way to attack it. Here we go. That's it. You'll get it. Here we go. Just, hey, give me a good.
Well, when we started this program, when we started to build our plan, we wanted to be patient with our plan. And so being able to build just a freshman and JV schedule was our first goal.
We weren't really happy that we couldn't give our seniors an opportunity to play. But because we weren't going to be a full varsity program, that allowed us to find schools that would allow seniors to play in JV games.
Last year, just one day at lunch, Coach Pennington was there and said, would y'all be interested in helping us with the football team? Because he didn't say, would y'all want to play? He said, do you want to help? And so we were like, yeah, sure, definitely. So a month went by, just getting people interested in it. And then one day, we asked Coach if we could play, even if it was only one game or just go out on the field one time. We just wanted to get that high school experience.
One week, he shows up and he says, I've got good news. We've got a varsity game on the schedule now. And he and I were elated. So as soon as we got that news, we started talking to all our friends we thought might play with us, and we have 9 seniors on the team now.
Lock in, all right? Let's go, Nick. You got it. Let's go.
Hey, brothers, up 3. 1, 2, 3, guys.
I've always felt that the Friday night football experience is football probably at its purest form. being a son of a high school coach, being on a Friday night bus, I know what those experiences were like for me. Having the privilege of playing on all 3 levels, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, I've always felt like there's nothing better than Friday night lights.
We worked really hard for this amazing opportunity we've been given. Come out here, play this game of football, play together, improve. That's what we're looking for. You improve from what you've done in the past. You do that, be right where we need to be.
Hey, us seniors, this is our last time we can try to get a varsity win. Put it in the books right now. Let's go. Coach has been working, we've been working. Put it down right now. Let's go. Hey, Birds on 3. 1, 2, 3, Birds!
Go!
The last time Sayre won a varsity football game, Chad Pennington was just a year old. 41 years later, this team had a chance to change that.
That's it! Good! Wow! Wow! Good call, Coach.
Even as a coach, I get those same feelings I had as a player, the nervous butterflies, the adrenaline rush. But I can actually enjoy it a little bit more now than even when I played, because you really start to understand, wow, what a great opportunity this is to allow a game to be a part of your life. It's refreshing that I'm just known as Cole's dad. You don't get these times back, and the time is ticking as far as his time in high school, and then he moves on and he's out of our household, and I'm trying to push the pause button on that and enjoy my kids as much as I can. My dad always said, the greatest gift you can ever give your children is yourself. And so I try to keep that as my motto when I'm coaching my sons.
He's always looking out for you, he always wants the best for you, every player. Even for our seniors, if they're only going to play 1 year of high school football, he wants the best.
This is going to be the first varsity win in Sayre's history in 40-some years. If you want to be a part of it, put your foot on their neck right now and keep going. Pick your brothers up and let's go.
There we go. Good.
I've learned that our young men and student athletes are very resilient, and they're really challenging themselves to be more than what they're even capable of, what they thought they could be. Whenever they face a challenge, they can rely upon their football experiences to go, you know what, I've been here before, and I accomplished something that was greater than myself. My #1 goal is to say we're a competitive single-A varsity program that uses the game of football to develop young men. And if we're doing that, we can't go wrong.